Hello friends, in this session we will see shortcuts to draw Nyquist plots. Let us begin. So now shortcuts to Nyquist plot. You only have to follow 3 steps, that's it. You have to follow only 3 steps and it's done. Yes, it is very easy, only 3 steps. You know those r e to the power j theta and all stuff, no need to do anything, no need to do any mathematical calculation. Things are very simple, keep them simple. So these shortcuts, yes, definitely they are very important for you in terms of gate. Okay, so it is very important, and as well as ESE objective type questions, right? Yes, so the first step that you have to follow, the first step is draw polar plot. That's it. First step is to draw the polar plot. Second step is what? Second step is draw mirror image of polar plot about real axis, real axis of GH, real axis of GH. What is that axis? If you see GH plane, this is for example GH plane, right? Then you see that this particular axis is nothing but real part of GH, and this one is nothing but imaginary part of GH. We have already seen that, right? Yes. Now 2 steps are done. Third step is also very important. If you remember, third step is what? Third step is what? If you have any poles, yeah, if you have any poles or zeros at origin, then you have to cover the ends of 2 with 1, of 2 and 1, I can say of 2 and 1 with semicircles. What is that semicircles? I will tell you, don't worry. With semicircles, definitely of infinite radius, right? Of infinite radius. Why? Because if you see here, everywhere if you see radius, what was that radius? It was infinite, right? Similarly here also if you see, radius was how? Radius was infinite, right? So yes, you have to understand them. I'm so sorry. Here, where is it? Yes, here, right? Yes, here also you can see, yes, radius was infinite, right? So infinite radius, so infinite radius, this is very important. That's it. Nyquist plot is drawn. This is very simple. Now let me show you. I have a note for you. What is that note? Very important note. What is that note? That note is Nyquist plots should have continuous directions. Nyquist plots should have continuous direction. What is that continuous direction? We will see that. Don't worry. Okay, so yes, I would start with an example. Let me start with an example. Let us see what happens. Let me take the first example. GH equal to 10 upon S plus 1. Right? First step is what? First step is to draw the polar plot. Second step is what? Mirror image. Third step is what? Semicircles. Right? Yes. So if you see here, if you see, you have no poles. You have neither any pole nor any zero at origin, which means semicircles no need to draw. Third step is gone. So 2 steps only, that's it. Let us see how to draw. Definitely this has to be drawn on GH plane, right? At GH plane. So this is real part of GH and this is going to be imaginary part of GH, right? Yes. Now what is the polar plot of this? You have already known. See, now I am not explaining you how to draw this plot again and again, because we have done a lot of research into it. We have done 5 videos, just imagine. We have talked about it a lot. So let's start with it. Yes. So it will start here and polar plot is going to end here. See, because 50% work has already been done, right? Yes. So this is the polar plot where this is going to be omega equal to 0 and this is going to be omega equal to infinity, right? Yes. Now, what did I say? Mirror image. Second step, how to do a mirror image? Mirror image in the sense, mirror image about this axis, real axis, right? Real axis itself. So this is going to be the mirror image. Mirror image, same to same, no problem. Now, if you remember, I have told you that Nyquist plots are always having continuous direction. What does that mean? If this is moving in this way, so definitely this has to move this way such that it becomes continuous. This is the Nyquist plot. Done. Deal done. Is that okay? Yes. Now, second example. Yes. Second example again. We have already seen the first step is what? To draw the polar plot. Polar plot, right? Let us draw that. So for GH equal to 10 upon S into S plus 1, the plot will look like this, right? We have already seen that this is going to be the plot, wherein this is omega equal to 0 and this is omega equal to infinity, right? Second step is what? Second step is what? Second step is what? Mirror image. How to draw mirror image? Mirror image about this real axis, so it is going to be the mirror image. This is it, and this has to be continuous, so the direction has to be this direction, right? Now, yes, so if you see, this is going to be omega equal to 0, and now this becomes, for this one it becomes omega equal to minus infinity, right? Yes. Now, what about the third step? If you see, you have got one pole at origin, right? You have got one pole at origin, so you have to draw one semicircle. Let me do it for you. Wait, see. Yes, here itself you have to add one more point. What is that? What is that point? Number of semicircles is equal to number of poles or zeros at origin. Number of poles or zeros at origin. So if you see here, you have only one pole at origin, which means you have to draw only one semicircle. So that particular semicircle, now if you remember, I had said that it has to be from 2 to 1. 2 to 1, which means this is the second one, right? If you see, this was the first step, this was the second step. So from second end to first end, you have to draw the semicircle, infinite radius semicircle, and the direction is going to be this way. So this becomes your third step. That's it. It is going to be, it is very simple. So the fact is, if you know how to draw a polar plot completely, how to draw it, which we have talked about in detail, then things will be very easy. Rest is what? Just get the mirror image of it, and then the third step is semicircle. That's it, right? Now the third example. Let us think of third example. Yes. Step number 1 is what? Draw polar plot. Step number 1. So the plot for this will be something like this. Plot for this is going to be like this, right? This is the plot. Next step is what? To get the mirror image. How to get the mirror image? Mirror image is going to be like this. This becomes the second step. Continuous. Now, step 3 is what? Step 3 is what? To draw semicircles. To draw semicircles. So if you see what is happening, you have got two poles at origin. You have got two poles at origin. It means this has to move in this direction. This becomes first semicircle. This becomes first semicircle, and This becomes second semicircle and I am going to join it to here. This becomes the second semicircle. Deal done. This is the plot, Nyquist plot. Now, fourth example. Yes, this is the fourth example. Yes. Step number 1 is what? To plot the polar plot. Step 1. Let us draw that. So the polar plot for this will look like this. We have already seen this example, right? This is the first step, right? This is omega equal to 0 and this is omega equal to infinity, right? Yes. If you think of second step is what? Mirror image, right? How to do the mirror image? Mirror image about this real axis, so this becomes this way. This becomes a mirror image. This is step 2. What about step 3? Step 3 is what? You observe that you have got 3 poles at origin, right? You have got 3 poles at origin, which means I need to have 3 semicircles of infinite radius. So if you see, this is the first semicircle I am drawing, because it is from 2 to 1, right? So I am joining 2 to 1, so this becomes the first one. I have not yet joined it. This becomes the first semicircle, right? Then I have, this becomes the second semicircle. This is the second semicircle, right? Second semicircle. This is the first semicircle. And now the third and last. This goes the last semicircle, third semicircle. Is that correct? This is nothing but your Nyquist plot. Very simple. Let me take some more example. Yes. So the first step is what? To draw the polar plot. Let us draw the polar plot. For this particular transfer function, s plus 2 upon s plus 1 into s minus 1, we have seen that the plot goes like this. This is going to be the polar plot. This is the first one, wherein here you have omega equal to 0 and here you have omega equal to infinity. Is that right? Yes. And here the magnitude at this point is going to be 2. We know that. Now, step 2 is what? To draw the mirror image. How to draw the mirror image? Mirror image is just this way, because direction has to be continuous. So if you see, this is going to complete the circle. This direction I cannot put like this. Why? Because it will not become continuous. In order to make it continuous, I need to keep the direction this way, right? This is the direction. Step 3 is what? To draw semicircles. If you observe here, there are no poles or zeros at the origin, which means step 3 is not required. This is the Nyquist plot done. Let us take some more examples. Yes, step 1 is what? To draw the polar plot. Let us draw the polar plot. If you see, for 1 upon s squared into s tau plus 1, we have seen that the plot comes out to be like this. Polar plot comes out to be like this, wherein this is omega equal to 0 and this is omega equal to infinity. This is the first step, which is done, right? Second step is what? Second step is to draw the mirror image. Let us draw the mirror image. So the mirror image is going to be like this, wherein this goes like this, wherein this is going to be again omega equal to minus infinity and this is going to be omega equal to 0. Is that correct? Yes. Now, if you think of step 3, step 3 is what? Step 3 is what? If you see, if you observe here, you have got 2 poles at origin. 2 poles at origin, which means I need to have 2 semicircles. Right? Yes, I need to have 2 semicircles. Okay, so if I think of, let me have 2 semicircles. So it should start from 2 and then end up at 1, right? So this becomes my first semicircle of infinite radius. This is first one, and this is going to be the second one, second semicircle. Deal done. Very simple, right? Let me take one more example. Let me take one more example. Here if you see, again first step is to draw the polar plot. How does it look like? For this particular one, we have done this example previously as well. For this, the polar plot looks like this. Am I right? Yes. So this is the first step. wherein this is omega equal to 0 and this is nothing but omega equal to infinity, right? Now next step is what you take the mirror image, right? Mirror image about the real axis will look like this. So this becomes omega equal to again minus infinity to omega equal to 0. This is the second step. Now what is the third step? Third step is going to be semicircle. So if you see, you have got one pole at origin, which means this is going to get joined in this particular way. This becomes a step 3. Nyquist plot is done. So in this way we have seen shortcuts to draw the Nyquist plots. Okay, I hope it was a easy lecture, understandable lecture. So what happens is, students feel that, sir, it is frequency domain, sir, it is tough and all. No, things are very very easy, because everything is simple. Keep engineering simple. Okay, yes, thank you.